In this video, we are going to practice pen testing with a try-hack-me platform for free. We are going to hack into one of the easiest machine on the platform called Blue. And we are going to follow all pen testing steps from scanning to exploitation, post-exploitation, elevating privileges and exfiltration. If you do not have account on try-hack-me, go to the platform and create an account for free, which is very easy. From the Learn tab, you can search for Blue machine and open it. Instead of using our own Kali machine, we are going to use the free attack box that is provided by try-hack-me for free. Just click on Start Attack Box and it will start in the Split tab. You can click the button to view attack box in full screen to open it in another tab. Once you have the attack box open in a separate tab, the first step is to scan the machine. Open a new terminal and use the command as shown on the screen. We are going to use nmap with stealth scan. Here SS represents the stealth scan, SC will check all default scripts against the machine, SV is used for version enumeration, and -O will check for the operating system of the machine. Now you can see that a number of ports are available on the machine, including 445, which we are going to target in this tutorial. If you scroll down, you can also see the OS version, which is Windows 7 Professional Service Pack 1, and the versions of other services that are running on it. Let's go back and try to answer some questions. The next question is how many ports are open with port number under 1000, which we already seen, which are 3 in our case. In the next step, we can run the vulnerability scanner script for nmap on the machine. Use the command as shown on the screen. And you can see that it has told us that the machine is vulnerable to MS17-010 vulnerability, which is eternal blue. Just paste the answer in try-hack-me, and our answer is correct. Now in the next section, we are going to use Metasploit to exploit this machine. Open a new terminal and start Metasploit with MSF console command. Now search for eternal blue or MS17-010 and you will see a number of modules listed. We are going to use the exploit MS17-010 internal blue. Just use the command use and full name of the exploit. Now to check the parameters that are required by the exploit, give the command options. And you can see that we need to provide our host as a target to the exploit. Now if we go back to the try-hack-me, it has asked us to change the payload to Windows x64 shell reverse TCP. Let's try to do that. Now go back to try-hack-me and the next question was what parameter we are required to set, which is our host. Just type our host and click submit. Now type options again and set our host as our target IP with set command. Now give the command to exploit. It will take a while and we will get the Metasploit session. However, we were required to obtain a shell, not a Metasploit session. I think our payload has not been set. Just exit it and set the payload again. Based on the options, and we can see that our payload has been set correctly now. Now exploit it again. and we have got the shell. You can give the command who am I to check for the current user, which is system in this case. Now go back to try hack me and mark the steps as completed. Now let's background this session with Ctrl Z. You can check the active sessions with sessions command, and here we have a session. Now in the next step, we are going to escalate this shell to Meterpreter, and we are going to use a post-exploitation module. Now search for shell to Meterpreter. Now use this module post multi manage shell to Meterpreter. You can also give the command use 0 to use that. Now check the options. Here we need to provide it the session number. Now give the command set session to select the ongoing session. And then use the command to exploit. And you can see that our post module execution has been completed and a Meterpreter session has been opened in the background, which you can check with sessions command. Now to open up the Meterpreter session, use the command sessions-i3. We can use different Meterpreter commands now, such as ls, ps to list down all current running processes. You can also check the list of commands that are supported by Meterpreter with help command. Now let's just migrate this Meterpreter session to an active process. We are going to migrate it to services.exe that runs in the background. Just note down its PID. And use the command migrate. And our Meterpreter session will be migrated to the process. We can use the command getUID to know the current user, and we can also dump the hashes with the hashdump command. Now let's go back to try hack me and answer the questions. We have used shell to Meterpreter module to escalate our privileges. We were required to change the sessions in the options menu. And mark some actions that we have already completed as completed. We have already escalated our privileges and ran whoami command. We have also migrated to another process. Now let's move to the next task, which is cracking some passwords. We have already listed the usernames and hashes with hashdump command, so the non-default user is John on the machine. In the next step, we are going to crack its hash. So to copy the hash, create an empty text file and paste the hash in it. Now save it. We are going to use John the Reaper to crack this hash. Right click in the folder and open the terminal in the same folder. Now the first step is to locate the raw Q dictionary that is available in most of the penetration testing distros. And we have the path for raw Q dictionary, which is located in user share word list raw Q. Now to crack the hash, use the command as shown on the screen. Specify the dictionary with -w flag, and you can see that John has cracked our password. So copy this password and paste it in try hack me answer. Now the next step is to find the flags. There are multiple ways to do that, but we are going to search for these flags with Metapreter. You can use the command search within the Metapreter to search for flags. Here all flags are listed. Now let's just check the content of these flags one by one. I think there is a typo. And we have our first flag, which is access the machine. Just copy the flag and paste it in try hack me. Now the second flag is located in the config folder. Just copy the path and cat the contents of this flag with Metapreter. Now we may need to change the backslashes into forward slashes. Just type enter and we have our second flag. Just copy the flag and paste it in try hack me. Now let's just check the third flag. Copy the location of the third flag, which is located in documents folder. Cat it out within Metapreter. Change backslashes to forward slashes and press enter. Now I copy the flag and paste in try hack me again. Click on submit. I think we have a question unanswered. Just mark it complete. And we have completed the room. I hope you enjoyed this room and learned how to do practical pen testing with a practical approach.